Bandits return to Abuja-Kaduna Highway, attack vehicles, abduct travelers. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Sources said the incident occurred less than 5 kilometers away from the point of where the gunmen operated on Sunday. Now the news in detail. Gun-wielding bandits suspected to be kidnappers returned to the Abuja-Kaduna Highway to abduct dozens of travelers on Monday. Recall that Sahara reporters have reported the daredevil assailant has on Sunday abducted unspecified number of passengers and killed a popular Zamfara politician, Saga Hamidu. Daily Nigerian reliably gathered that the kidnappers returned to the highway at about 4:30 p.m. on Monday and shot live bullets at motorists. Sources said incidents occurred less than 5 kilometers away from the points the gunmen operated on Sunday. A witness, Lawan Sani, who plied the road immediately after the incident, said he saw at least 4 abandoned vehicles with shattered windshields and flat tires. There was serious commotion and panic around the area. Soldiers arrived at the scene almost immediately, but the bandits briskly finished the operation within minutes and disappeared into the bush with many people. I saw an 18-seater bus belonging to Zamfara Mass Transit, a Toyota Yaris, a Volkswagen Golf, and another vehicle. I could not remember the model. The vehicles were raided with bullets and without their occupants, Mr. Lawan added. Spokesman for the Kaduna State Command, Mohammed Jalige, could not be reached for comments at the time of filing these reports. Fellow Nigerians, this is getting too much. These blood-sucking vampires, their business is getting too much. What are we going to do about this? Are we going to sit down and allow this to continue to happen to us? Those that have been gullible, are you going to sit down and allow this thing to happen to you? If you're sitting down in one part of a country today, claiming that particular place is safe, let me give it to you. News flash. Those that were abducted, those that were killed, once upon a time, they were sitting down in places that had nothing to do with these killings on a daily basis. But where are they? They have been abducted, they have been killed. News flash to you, it is no longer business as usual. These people are gradually taking over the whole country. Don't forget that the people that were abducted yesterday, that they were once upon a time survivors of yesterday. They were survivors of yesterday. What are we going to do about this? The government, as far as I'm concerned, this is what they came for. They have failed the country woefully. And it even saddens me that people in government, just because of pocket infrastructure and because of what I do not know, let me use this popular saying, all die and I die. People who are scared of what will befall them if they say the truth, guess what? If you keep closing your mouth to the truth and keep becoming gullible, saying you don't want anything to happen to you, one day it will be your turn. That time, what will be in your mind with had it been you knew, you would have been speaking it out. Yes, people are dying on a daily basis. And guess what? The problem of this particular country now, the problem of this present administration, what their problem is the indigenous people of Biafra. If anything happens in Biafra land today, or if anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, you will see them. They will send 1,000,001 troops to the southeast region. And I will keep saying it. How do you give attention to a cut on your finger and leave the big wound that is eating away your foot away? You leave that particular wound and you say, oh, this cut on my finger is now my issue. I will have to pour it enough spirit, I will have to make sure that I treat it. Meanwhile, your leg is rotting away. How long? You that are gullible, how long? You that are sitting down and saying it's none of your business, how long? How long are you going to keep being gullible? How long? They said, even if you do not say anything, I don't say anything now. I do not want to see anything. I don't want anything to happen to you, me. I do not want anything to happen to me. Oh, I'm scared. Guess what? Once upon a time, a wise man said that a good man becomes an accomplice of evil when he stands by and says nothing. Yes, you become an accomplice. You become no less than these people that commit this very act. when you sit down and do, it is none of my business. I've said it before and let me repeat it again. Once upon a time, the people, the victims of this yesterday's incident, were once survivors of the day before yesterday. They were sitting down in their rooms and saying, it is none of my business. It is not going to concern me. Do you think those that these people attack, those that were victims or those that have been victims of these people's attack, do you think that they want it to be them? Once upon a time, there were people that were negligent. There were people who did not say anything, who did nothing. I do not understand why in Nigeria, I'm going to say this, why in Nigeria it is looking like you cannot be impeached once you are in president, once you are not doing things right. A lot of, would I say amendments? No. This particular constitution that is against the Nigerian people, we cannot keep using a constitution that is against us. We have to trash it. I don't know how it will be done, but Nigerian youths, this has to be done and done very fast. Because why? We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. Sincerely, it is becoming too alarming. Do you hear the number of vehicles? That is more than 50 people. What am I saying? More than 50 people were kidnapped in this hand of these people, if some are not dead. Now, just like that, if care is not taken, these people will not make it alive. And it continues like that on a daily basis. You just say, oh, you just say, hey, you just say you send your condolences and that is it. What can be done? Something, I believe something can be done. I do not want to believe that no matter how bad a leader rules, that nothing can be done to bring him out of office. I do not want to believe that. Who placed that law? Who signed that particular bill into law? It is a bill against the citizens of Nigeria. Yes. If you are not doing well, you should leave so that somebody else can take over. And of course, if the person does not do well either, it is thrown out of office until they get somebody who is genuinely interested in making Nigeria a better place. Look at the killings everywhere. It saddens me the more that tomorrow what will come out is if anything happens in the southeast region, you see the whole world, you see Nigeria. That is where they will have the strength. The troops in Nigeria, their blood will start pumping. They are going to be sent to the southeast and they will start killing people and burning houses. And at the end of the day, even the southeast governor themselves are gullible. They will say nothing about this incident. Silence means accomplice. This one is not silence is golden. It is not every time that silence is golden. Silence means I perpetrate it. I support this particular evil that is going on. If you do not lend your voice, in any way you know that you can do this, I don't understand any way at all. If it means coming out and doing something, if care is not taken, you see that protest that was called the EndSARS protest, another one will start up between now and next year. It is going to happen because this cannot continue to happen. Nigerians will stand up and take his country back. It is not fair now. If you cannot do it, at least step down, let somebody else do the job. On those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And so I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of